What's up, Craftsman? We're back. It's been a long time coming. Welcome to the Alabama Craftsman. Today we are learning how to weld. This is going to be, it might be a series, I'm not really sure, but this is something I've always wanted to learn, is how to weld. So this is strictly learning. This is not informational. You shouldn't treat these videos as like, oh, he's gonna teach me how to weld. You can learn with me, which will be great. I'll be looking at a lot of YouTube, other people, a lot of their good ideas. If you have any tips and tricks, please comment them down below. And also subscribe if you're new. But without further ado, let's get into what you need to weld to start out. And I think I have everything. Hopefully, we'll see. Let's get on with it. So this is a MIG welder, Flux Core 80 right there. I don't know a lot about this welder. Kind of just showed up here in the barn. I don't really know whose it is, but we're gonna learn on it right now. It's a wire fed, which means that you can take apart this right here, this side, if I can. There we go. Got the panel off. Let's see. It takes a spool that's fed through this wire hose into the actual handle. That's where you weld from. It has of course, a power cord, and it has this clamp, that ground clamp. You have to have this. This is what completes the circuit. Must be used, not if you have a stick welder, but this is a MIG welder, a lot easier to learn on. Hopefully I'll learn stick one day, but yeah, that's the welder. So to start off, obviously that big blue box right there, that's the welder. We need that, of course. Right beside it, we have welding gloves, necessary, right there. Then the mask, also necessary. So it will damage your eyes. You have to have the mask. I also have an apron up there at the top, and then something to weld, Can't just weld thin air. Doesn't really work like that. So you need something that you're actually welding. So make sure you have that. It's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, let's look at the welder a little closer and see what it's like. Let's talk a little bit about the safety equipment. This is just a normal mask. It's nice. It is missing a thing over here, but it doesn't affect it. You can put it on like this, and it flips down, and that way you're protected from the brightness of the welder. We also have these nice gloves. I've had these for a while. These were the gloves I used to use when I forged. They've gone through a lot. They treated me good, so that's good that I already have these. I didn't have to go get them. And of course, an apron just for extra precaution. I don't want any sparks catching my clothes on fire. So yeah, let's get to welding. I'm ready to get this started. Real quick, let me just talk about the actual procedure for this. So this right here is the gun. You see the wire coming out. Basically, we just want to get a bead. So say we were gonna weld this back together. We wanna start here and just kind of go like back and forth easy and grit a nice bead. I'm sure you've seen a bead before on a weld. I don't know, like tailpipe or something. But we want it to look nice and pretty. We want it to be strong, and this is actually really thin. I don't know if this would be weldable, but we're about to find out real quick. And normally you don't want to have a wood table under it, but that's all we have right at the moment. So soon we'll get like a metal sheeted table, but for right now, we're just gonna be really careful. Do not try this at home. I would suggest you consult a professional before welding. YouTube is my professional right now, so yeah, let's get into it. So I found this nice little metal cart, which will work a lot better than the wooden shop fox stool thing. I put it on a pretty low wire speed, which controls how fast this comes out. Hopefully so I can go nice and slow and not have to worry about the wire coming out faster than I'm actually welding. Without further ado, yeah, let's just get into it. Hey! I about melted the washer through, but wow, that went a lot better than I expected. I'm counting that as a win. That was pretty cool. It's probably the ugliest weld you've ever seen in your entire life, but I bet I could probably break it with my hand. Yeah, but man, that was crazy. I didn't think it was actually gonna work. Well, this welder does work. That's great. So now I'm just gonna try to get a little tab on there and get it nice and sturdy. Maybe hold this, and let's do it again. Man, this is hard. I can't see anything. Well, I kind of just melted it. I feel like this was a hard test weld. I feel like I should have gotten something better to test weld. Interesting. It is a learning curve for sure. If you see, it's like completely like melted and stuff, and it's, I don't know, I think what I should have done is I see a lot of people, they'll like use this to like guide it in. Oh, probably shouldn't hold it so close. I don't have my mask on. But yeah, I say that was a success. So that was the first rendition of this series. Next, I'll do some practice off camera, and I'll come back with some better beads. I'm counting this as a win. We learned that the welder works, and that was really what I was going for. We learned some stuff. We learned some stuff. We did. So now I'm gonna come back, do some test welds off camera. Come back next episode with some better welds, some better beads, some better tips and tricks for you guys. So thank you. Please remember to like and subscribe. If you enjoy this type of content, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell. It really helps us out a lot. We're trying to get to 150 subscribers. So please help make that happen. Share this with all your friends. If you're watching this and you're here to the end, just share it with someone, you know? Thank you.